New Zealand underway. Kate Heffernan. Messy start. There we go. Now we're going again. And Anna Stanley, former captain of New Zealand, running the sideline. They had a sort of a hesitant start, didn't they, against South Africa? What do you want to see from New Zealand today?
Yeah, there's a real sense of anticipation, isn't there? How are both these sides going to come out? They've had less than 24 hours to rest and recover. We've just seen England beat Aussie, so everyone's a little bit on edge. It's like expect the unexpected now.
Well, as I said, the times are changing, and it's time they did. So, Jamaica making their way. Oh, and there's a great get from Karen Berger. She means business.
Well, she started in the wing defence position yesterday. 4 positional changes for the Ferns, 5 for the Jamaicans. But as we've seen so much in this tournament, expect to see substitutions. Great start for the Ferns.
Retake, stand still, goalkeeper. Obstruction, keeper.
That's a good start for Maya Wilson.
New Zealand.
I think I was commentating the day of that 67-51 Bath in Birmingham last year, and they had a horror start there, the Silver Ferns. This is much better, but that's the young woman they have to watch out for. Shamira Sterling, 11 intercepts so far.
Yes, and that's what Shamira is so good at. Her span, arm span, and there we go, a turnover. For me, Jenny, that pass inside the circle to Janelle Fowler. Janelle is a tall, big, dominant shooter. You want to get that ball up. Once that ball is placed properly, no way the defenders should be able to get that. So I'm happy to see a redo here in this possession.
Well, she's sitting on top 4 for goals scored, Janelle, and 96%. So as you say, Simone, easy target at the back. I need to get the ball to her. But turnover for the Silver Ferns.
Yep, good combined pickup between Crampton and Watson. It'll be interesting to see which way the crowd goes. You would expect them to go with Jamaica?
Yeah, but I mean, we have quite a bit of Kiwi fans in the stands, and so I think it will be a bit balanced today.
Another tip from Sterling. Where's Souness going to go? She goes back to Berger.
Obstruction in defence.
So great start for New Zealand. 3-0 they lead. 3 minutes gone. Jamaica yet to score.
Much better there, Jenny. That's the pass we want to see inside the circle. And the goal attack moving to the front, pulling a defender. So 1-on-1 is there for the feeders.
Great speed off the line from Souness. She certainly injects that real speed and agility in that wing attack position, which they were lacking a little bit yesterday. Straight away, Ferns prepared to let that ball go. It was something that was missing from their game yesterday, so connection's really good so far.
Goal defence, stand still. Both players are out. Both out. Goal shooter, let's just stand out. Obstruction. Jamaica.
There are the New Zealand subs warming up in the tunnel.
Obstruction, goal attack, centre third.
The attackers have to. I mean, New Zealand has some big, tall defenders, and they're taking the middle. You have to drive through to pull the defenders and create openings for the others. Jamaica is just a bit flat for me. This defensive unit is really putting them under some pressure.
Well, a shot there of the coach of Jamaica, the great Connie Francis. This is something like her 3rd stint as coach of Jamaica?
Second, 2007, and in 2007, Jamaica won the bronze medal under Connie's tutelage.
And there's that great placement, shooter-to-shooter connection. Wilson and Ekanasio, lovely timing of the drive.
And There's a portion of the New Zealand fans. I think if there was a prize for having the most fans, not counting the South Africans, New Zealand, we'd win that one.
You'd win. It wouldn't be a draw.
We don't like draws.
Yeah, good effort from Jane Watson, but nobody but Janelle Fowler was going to get that ball.
And those are the feeds we want to see, Jenny. Nice and high and over in the space so that Janelle Fowler can do what she does so well.
Jamaica doing a great job making the Silver Ferns work for that ball. Ferns mid-court need to ensure they don't get too close together, keep that breadth on the circle edge.
Barney's moving off, keeper.
And they've used that move a couple of times, the Ferns shooters.
Jamaica.
They have, and the defenders have to keep moving, move around. Don't allow Wilson to push them all the way up to the ball, because at the end of it, the umpires are calling the defenders for contact.
And look, the improved performance from Jamaica, is it as simple as just having more of your players playing in the league in Australia and in the UK?
I believe so. I mean, you're playing against the best, some of the best players in the world, and if you're doing that week in, week out, it only means improvement for your game and for your team. And Jamaica has 7 players playing in Australia, one being one of the reserves, Shimona Nelson. So it does add this improvement to the Jamaican team.
And I guess coming into this tournament, Simone, there was a lot of conjecture about the mid-court for Jamaica, none of them playing in the Super Leagues. But they've been doing some great work. Khadija Williams, number 4 in terms of goal assists across all teams. And she's the wing attack, so they're certainly linking the two bookends together.
Well, I think just while you were chatting, Annie, a caution for Shamira Sterling. So 7-4. 7 minutes gone in this first quarter.
On the ball. Advantage contact, goalie fence.
100% shooting all round.
Advantage contact, wing defence.
Oh, nice take from Heffernan under all sorts of pressure.
Well, look how far Wilson is having to come out of the circle, such as the defensive pressure Sterling and Ward putting on them.
Oh, nice patience from Souness, didn't panic. Oh, good positioning from Ekenasio.
Sterling wants to make sure she's in a rebounding position. You want to keep Ekenasio away from the goalpost so that she can get those rebounds, Jenny.
Oh, lovely drive. Shanice Beckford.
And that's where they complement each other so much. You've got Fowler there on the hold, the back space.
The connection with this Jamaican attack, I mean, they've been coming for about 8 years. They've been improving every year. Last year they did so well at the Commonwealth Games. This is what you expect. Shanice Beckford and Khadija Williams being best friend and playing with each other, understanding each other, and being able to give Janelle Fowler those beautiful feeds inside the circle is what we've come to expect from this Jamaican lineup.
Oh, good decision making from Maya Wilson. Well, it wasn't the most confident looking shot from Ekenasio. It got there though, 9-6. What a game.
It's the patience for the Jamaicans for me, Jenny. The build-up, understanding that if it's not there, you can see how comfortable they are for pushing the ball back to defenders and resetting. This is an improved Jamaica that we've come to see and love over the past few years.
And what I think too, Annie, is it looks like from yesterday, you know, the New Zealanders, they look as though they're trying to pass, they can't, they turn around and there's always someone there backing up. I don't think they had that yesterday.
No, that was the one thing that was missing, just those connections on attack, but we've seen it straight away. They've got the confidence, the courage to let that ball go, and I think they're doing a lot more work off the ball, which certainly helps. So it's a good start from both sides.
Oh, that's forced error. New Zealand, well, they'll take that. Nicole Dixon Rochester, Khadija Williams.
Well, that'll be a great
Contact,
matchup,
goal
won't it?
attack.
Jury, the arms
Yes.
over Khadija Williams. She's the #1 feeder into Fowler Reid. Fowler, sorry.
Oh, she just stepped out.
And we know why. That's why Knowles. We can see why Knowles has Jury at wing defense. Big hands over Khadija,
Contact,
the main feeder to the circle.
She's got a 24-centimetre height advantage. It's taken me a long time to work that out. Oh, great. Oh, now, great challenge, though.
Jodie Ann Ward.
To me, Jodie and Ward, you saw Ekinazi a little flustered, hence that turnover, and that's what Jamaica really wants, the challenge. Challenging every single ball. Nice take there, Janine Fowler.
So 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 10-8. New Zealand by 2.
Contact the attack.
Oh, and that's against Whitney Souness. So opportunity here for Jamaica.
Contact, goal defence.
Berger disappointed. I love that look down the court. Just gives you a slightly different perspective. And Jamaica come within 1. Connie Francis, so impassive.
Yeah, she is. She's usually very animated, but I think she's way too. It's the first quarter. You expect this type of. This is New Zealand against Jamaica.
And that's brilliant as the 2 New Zealand defenders go flying and Fowler just rises between them.
And it's contact, goal attack.
So New Zealand taking a bit more care around this edge of the circle.
Contact.
Oh, now that's cool this time against Ekanasio. This is something the umpires have been really hot on
I
here.
was just about to say that, Jenny. The contacts in the circle, the offensive contacts is what I call them. The umpires have been going on these and they've been zooming in on the shooters. And so you have to be very careful and try to be as clean as you possibly can.
I think the key for a lot of them will be to move their feet and don't get caught on the body. Maya Wilson yesterday, we saw her get a couple of soft turnovers there, offensive turnovers, so it'll be the key for all shooters out on court.
Well, I bumped into a couple of the umpires yesterday and I was asking them if they'd had an express instruction and they said no, they hadn't.
And the cautions too, Jenny. Quite a bit of that going around.
Well, I think they're trying to clean up the game, is the phrase being used.
Boy, I love watching Jodie Ann Ward. You just track her. She's so fast. She's so quick with her recovery. When she doesn't go for a ball, she comes back so quick. So watch for that tussle on her and Souness.
Well, New Zealand having a real battle to get the ball into the circle here. They've come in, come out, and they've passed it all about.
Good use of the ball speed, good use of the triangles, just the basics.
Nolene Taurua looks pleased with that work of Well, they tried the hoist, nothing I think is going to reach her. Tanya Wilson out at wing defence in this Jamaican lineup.
Obstruction, wing defence. Possession.
Oh, brilliant take. Shamira Sterling, that's her bread and butter.
It is, and it's just the constant adjustment you see happening in the circle. Like I said in an earlier game, it's like poetry.
Wait.
Now that's a caution this time for Kelly Jury.
Win defence, if you repeat, you'll be warned.
And look at those feeds, Khadija Williams. She's sighting Fowler early and giving those quick releases. Shamira Sterling. Unstoppable.
I just love the whole way Sterling plays the game. I love the fact she just stands at the other end of the court with her legs crossed, looking as though she's not remotely interested.
I mean, Jenny, she's a student of the game. She really is a student of the game.
Strong finish here to the first quarter by Jamaica. Just a few seconds left on the clock. They lead by 4. Oh, and she's been caught again.
Yeah, she's going to be careful with her entry into the circle, Wilson.
And that is the